Imagine your life as a circle. Everything in your life is contained in this circle. Your job, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your pet, your car, your coworkers, the guy you always see at the gas station, everything. We all have a circle. Everyone you see around you has a circle. And for the most part, we don't even see these other circles because we have no connection with them. Therefore, they might not even exist. When you pull up in your car and you look at the driver next to you, you don't feel anything except for the assumptions that you have about what they might be, and that's all based on what you know to exist in your own circle. But as soon as you look away, you're back to living in your own world, and that person no longer exists. Nobody or anything exists about that person anymore. They cease to exist. But many times in our lives, these circles come close enough that they touch. This can result in many different things: romance, friendships, hatreds, jealousies, or even financial benefit. And sometimes, over a period of short or extended time, these circles can continue to get so close that they completely combine. This is usually the result of a close relationship or partnership. You build relationships with their family, their friends, their pets, or coworkers, and sometimes you might even develop a type of relationship with their belongings, their car, their house, their favorite place to eat. Your circles move closer and closer until they become one, a total harmony. This is what most of us strive for with at least one relationship in our lives, personal or professional. However, if these worlds unalign, it's inevitable that it creates an energy that at least one or both individuals try to pull back to once again create the complete harmony. Sometimes this works. Sometimes we have to pull many different times throughout the life of the relationship. And other times, the energy is just too intense and the circles slowly pull apart until the energy gets so drastic that the two circles are thrown completely away from each other. They become a distant world, just like they were before, drifting among the other individual universes. This is the feeling of loss. We tend as humans to cope with this by striving to move away from the circle. We distance ourselves to help once again make our own lives feel unique and special among the vast void. But in some circumstances, we can't. A box is drawn around our two circles. And they bounce around, trying to keep their distance, but they're always aware of their former harmony. This makes most people feel awkward and uncomfortable, and it can often be painful. But if we're patient, we can begin to look at our box a little differently. We can see the others who are also contained within that box that we might not have noticed before. And we can begin to see them not as a stranger in the car next to us, but as their own meaningful circle. And each one not as someone who can provide for us in any way, or even become part of our circle, but see them as existing in their own set of problems and successes. And as we embrace this, the pain and loss of broken harmony begins to fade. And not fade in a way that they too become strangers, but as another important circle that exists inside your box. A spinning galaxy that can't be visited, but observed and often learned from. We can't ever truly distance ourselves from the pain, but what we can do is recognize the true insignificance of our own pain, and therefore realize that our circle is not unique. The only way to decrease the value that you put in your own pain is to recognize the value of everyone else's.